good morning again, and welcome back to another week of Nexus Grain Market Updates. It is Tuesday morning, the 21st of April at 9:05 a.m. Let's get to the markets at the moment. Bushel of corn right now is up 1 penny. Puts me at $4.23 across the Nexus terminals. For old crop corn, new crop corn right now is up 2 pennies at $4.40 across the Nexus terminals. Where that puts bushel of corn at versus the last 2 weeks, puts me up about 15 cents for old crop corn in the last 2 weeks, up a couple of pennies in the past month. New crop corn likewise up about 2 cents in the past 2 weeks, and up about 2 pennies again in the past month for new crop corn. So definitely old crop corn's been the leader here. We have seen roughly about a 10-cent basis improvement in corn just because of the local demand base for corn. I'm going to get into that in a minute. But indeed, corn basis has been strong. Soybeans right now, they are up 9 pennies. I am 11.04 for old crop soybeans across the various Nexus markets. New crop soybeans are up 8 pennies, and I am $10.90 for cash soybeans. That compares to 2 weeks ago. I'm up 30 cents from 2 weeks ago for old crop soybeans. I'm up about 14 cents for new crop soybeans, and I'm up 40 cents a bushel for old crop soybeans versus a month ago. So the soybean market definitely has been holding its own. I'm going to start again with export inspections. Those came out yesterday, and by now most of you have probably already heard these numbers, but they are certainly worth repeating, and I have my own comments that I'd like to make about them. First of all, our core number of 65.7 million bushels, that's right at the top end of the range. The range was around 38 to 69 million for a trade guess. Again, right at the top end of the trade range. When I trickle through everything, we're on track right now to export just under 3.6 billion bushels of corn out of this country. That changes our stocks to use ratio from mid to high 12s to low 11s. All right. That question is are we sufficiently priced to handle that much of a difference in our stocks to use ratio for corn? Again, I've already told you that we're up 10 cents on corn basis in the past week to 10 days. So yeah, corn, the corn market, the cash corn market is actually very strong. I believe that that's what is providing the undertone to our futures market right now. When you really look at the soybeans, same thing. Soybeans at the top end of the trade range, 27.5 million, 11 to 30 was the trade range, and really we're targeting about a 1.44 export number at this pace. I'm not really going to speculate any further than that with soybeans. There's too many geopolitical issues behind our soybean market right now, and I'm not going to belabor the audience with that. I will tell you that the numbers that we're on right now are about 8% ahead of pace for corn and about 8% behind pace for soybeans. Yesterday's NOPA numbers, the National Oilseed Processors Association, came out, and really it won't be as any shock when I tell everybody that, again, we hit a record crush here in the United States for the month of March. The number that NOPA released, National Oilseed, that comprises, by the way, that comprises about 98% of all capacity in the United States. 226.2 million bushels. That's up from 194.5 of March of 25. So clearly we're seeing at least about a 10% expansion in that industry in the past 12 months. When I say expansion in the past 12 months, it takes about 3.5 years to, by the time pencil touches paper, to the first bushel is actually processed. So these are long-term commitments. The nice thing that I will remind everyone is that once this capital infrastructure is built, it's built to be here for, these are generational investments. So let's remember that. with that said, what we really seen occur in the month of March, a reduction in oil stocks, an increase in soybean oil usage, and that gets into my next little point, is that we're experiencing record soy crush right now, record soy crush margins. And this is a tale of two stories. Are we crushing for oil, or are we crushing to simply defend our stocks here in the United States, our base stocks? And really, it's a combination of both. The oil component can be looked in two ways. Is this a component of policy, which is the 45Z policy, or is this component of just energy in general? We've seen a tremendous run-up in soybean oil along with the North Atlantic crude price rally. We've seen that back off significantly here in the past 5 days. Not so much with soy oil. Soy oil right now is still maintaining about 52.5% of the product value in a bushel of beans. That's been steadily increasing now for the past 6 months. Started out at around 44% some while back. So again, those are some comments about that industry. Getting along with the rest of the report today for Tuesday, we still are seeing a significant amount of old crop corn stocks in your hands, the producer. It's worked out pretty well so far. I would tell you we have a very active offer bid system that's in place. The market trades not 24 hours a day, but the market certainly trades from 7 p.m. in the evening when everyone's settling down until 7 p.m. in the morning. We have a good 12-hour session in the evening where a lot of things can happen and nobody's watching the markets. I encourage you to reach out to your Nexus representative, or you can go through our app and put in an offer. The app allows an app user up to a 10,000 bushel offer without requiring any authorization from one of the Nexus staff members. It's a very, very convenient way to merchandise your grain. About the app, I will touch on that a minute as well. We have launched another campaign to reach out to those that are current grain customers that are not using the app, and I simply want to remind everyone of the attributes of the app. It is a very feature-rich instrument, as I've said before. It allows you full interaction with your grain position here at Nexus. It certainly doesn't replace the personal interaction with one of our staff members. It is a mechanism for Nexus Cooperative to offer you the greatest level of services that you have come to expect from us. So don't be surprised if you get a call from one of our grain reps wanting to discuss the app and inviting you to download it and activate it. So I certainly encourage that. The crop progress, as far as reports that are really on the bubble, the only thing that's occurring right now is we are certainly in crop progress report season. That began this 2 weeks ago. Last Monday, yesterday's showed about 5% of our corn was planted here in the United States. Maybe about 5% of our beans are in. Iowa just got a good start the past couple of weeks. I have a map that I'm going to push out to everyone that shows the soil conditions based on the amount of rain that we've received in the past 7 days here in Iowa, and certainly what I would say the northwest half of the state. When you draw a diagonal line from the southwest to the northeast portion, basically everything on the right side of that line is pretty well saturated, not a lot of work going on. There's a tremendous amount of work going on the west side of that line. So I do encourage all of you to just take your time and steady is safe. We want to see you back. So with that said, that is really about it for today. I appreciate your business, and anything any of us can do for you, please reach out, and we want to be your supplier of cooperative needs. So thank you very much, and have a good day. Goodbye now.